Welcome back to the new student orientation video series at Patrick Henry Community College. So in this video, we are going to jump back into your My P&HCC portal using the same credentials that we've logged into the system. And we're going to explore Canvas Navigate in the Virginia Wizard. So first things first, let's click on the icon for Canvas. Canvas is a learning management system. A learning management system is a website where you can access your coursework and course materials for any of the classes that you have, particularly your online classes that you will take here at P&HCC. So from your main page in Canvas, you can see that you have a global navigation menu to the left, as well as some information to your right about what's coming up in your calendar and what recent feedback you've received. Now, I currently don't have much going on in my Canvas portal. This is because I'm not currently enrolled in classes as a student. So looking over to the left-hand side, your global navigation pane, you can see that you have a link to your account. So there's some information you can change within this menu. You can adjust your profile picture, change it to something different. You can upload a profile picture as well as change some biography information and any links that you wanted to add to this interior profile for Canvas. You also have notification preferences that you can manage, as well as other settings within Canvas. So that's a quick overview of the account portion of the menu. Looking down at your dashboard, this is where Canvas automatically opens when you click on the icon in the My P&HCC landing portal. You can see your classes will have different icons within this page, so you can access that information pretty easily, as well as a courses link below in the menu that you can jump into each different course. When you click on a course and you have information pop up, you will see at bare minimum an announcements, module, and grades link within that particular course. The announcements feature is just a place for your instructor to update students on any new information. And your modules link is how you will access the majority of your classwork. So this could be a test, a quiz, a paper assignment, or just specific instructions on what part of the textbook to read or what type of assignment you have due that week. Now below modules, you may find a grades tab. This is where you can find out what you've received on a particular assignment or see your overall course grade. Now below the course menu, you can see a calendar. The calendar function within Canvas is pretty spectacular. It does provide students with a color-coded calendar based on the different classes that they're taking. So my calendar is empty because, again, I'm not enrolled in any courses, but if I were to have a particular assignment coming up, let's say on the 21st, I could see that in maybe red or blue, depending upon the class, and then know that I had that coming up, as well as maybe a paper that was due on the 22nd for a separate class, maybe color-coded in green. Now, this particular calendar can be viewed through different ways. You have your standard monthly view, as well as a weekly view. And then you can even pop it into agenda view, which shows you what's going on this particular day and time. Below your calendar, you'll find your inbox. If you wanted to compose a message specifically to your instructor or to your classmates, you could do that within the Canvas system. So you would select the course that you're wanting to contact the person within, and then select either your instructor or maybe a particular student from the roster. Now, navigating an online learning management system can be a little bit difficult for people who are new to this process, but Canvas has created a great help center located at the bottom of the global navigation menu. So you can click on help and you see a lot of different links to where you can find more information. I suggest that students check out the Canvas guides online. Just make sure to pay attention if you're looking at a student-oriented guide or an instructor-oriented guide, as there are different guides for the different roles within Canvas. So if you get to this page, you'll want to go to the top under Guides and click Canvas LMS. And then from there, go down to the Student button. which will load the student help guide. Now, this guide in particular has information spanning from an introduction all the way to quizzes, tests, modules, grades, and even web services within Canvas. I do want to point out that students may be required to complete what's known as a discussion board within Canvas, and if you are unfamiliar with that process or what that means, then you may want to check out the Discussions tab and learn all about how you would view a discussion, how you would add an entry to the discussion, as well as how you would respond to a classmate's discussion, because this will be part of your grade, typically in a course that requires a discussion-based assignment. You may also have questions about how to attach work within Canvas, and this would be a great place to come to see the resources available to you as to how to upload different media within the Canvas system. So in addition to these Canvas help guides, as well as this particular video in the online orientation series, we are also offering a separate video directly from Canvas to help explain the course navigation process within Canvas. Moving out of Canvas and back to our P&HCC landing page, let's go into another system known as Navigate Student. Now, Navigate is a great system that is streamlining the communication between students, staff, faculty, and advisors. You'll see on the main page for Navigate that you have another menu. In the middle of the page, you may see your to-do list. Mine's very short since I'm not currently enrolled as a student, but I do see at least that I need to pick my 2019 fall classes and schedule. Now, this will also be listed in my to-do list. So if I wanted some more information about this particular item in my to-do list, I would simply click on the item and then find more information listed. Below your to-do list, you'll find appointments. This is how you would schedule and set up an appointment with your program advisor or advising staff in the Walker building. At this point, I do want to note that when you're using Canvas or you're using Navigate, the best browsers to use, actually the recommended browsers to use, are Google Chrome or Firefox. Internet Explorer does not support every function of Navigate or Canvas. And if you happen to be on the go and you need to schedule an appointment with your advisor, you can actually use the Navigate app, downloaded from the Apple App Store or Google Play. Much like any other app from the App Store, you're going to have to search for Navigate. Once you find it and download the app, you will have to search for your school, so Patrick Henry Community College, and you'll need to log in with your My P&HCC login credentials. The mobile version of Navigate is much like the web browser version in that you can access similar things. You'll see your to-do list, as well as My Major, which we'll discuss in a minute. You can access your campus resources. You can also change your settings from the mobile version of Navigate. We encourage all new students to sign up for text messaging services through Navigate to keep ahead of the game when it comes to registration and enrollment. And one of the most important things I want to show you in the mobile version of Navigate is that you can also schedule appointments with your advisors. At P&HCC, we do differentiate between advising levels. So a student who has less than 15 credits would go see a Tier 1 advisor in the Walker Fine Arts building, and a student with 16 or more credits can go see their program advisor, who will have more specific information about their field of study. Once you've chosen your type of advising, as well as your advising staff, you can simply click an available date and time and schedule your appointment with that advisor. It's always helpful to include in the comments what you need to discuss with your advisor. And now we're back into the browser edition of Navigate, and below our appointments, we're going to look into the Resources tab. Navigate has created a great way for students to find contact information for the resources offered here on campus. So if you want to know more about a particular resource, you could click on that resource, and then you'll find specifically where that person or office is located, and then it'll link directly to the Patrick Henry Community College website for that particular service. After you've explored the Resources tab, I want to point out the My Major tab. Navigate has provided students with a quick career assessment. This assessment is a 5-question quiz. It essentially matches your interests and goals and aligns them with a program of study here at Patrick Henry Community College. So based on the answers I've given to my career assessment, Navigate has suggested that I check out the General Studies Visual Arts, Associates of Arts and Science, as well as the Media Design and Production major in the Associates of Arts and Science. Below my major are your settings for Navigate. The important thing we want to take note of in settings are your notification settings. If you have not done so already, we do encourage students to opt in for text messaging services. When you opt in for text messaging from Navigate, please know that you will only be contacted in certain circumstances. This is not a spam bot, and we will not be sending an overload of messages via the system. So once we've taken a look at Navigate, we're going to jump over into the Virginia Wizard. Now, the Virginia Wizard offers a different type of career assessment apart from the My Major function within Navigate. If you're looking for a more in-depth experience and exploration, definitely check out the assessments located on the Virginia Wizard website. You can scroll down to the bottom of the first page, click on Career Assessments, and be sure to log back in. Make sure you are not logged out. So, as I've said before, the Virginia Wizard career assessments are a little bit more in-depth and take a little bit longer to complete than the My Major assessment within Navigate. Virginia Wizard asks you to look not only at your career interests, but also your work values, as well as your skill set. You can take the assessments offered in the Virginia Wizard, explore different career options, and maybe learn something new about yourself. The Virginia Wizard has a lot to offer, and you should definitely check it out. So that completes our quick introduction of Canvas, Navigate, and the Virginia Wizard. Thank you for participating in the new student orientation video series at Patrick Henry Community College.